Hey guys, Boston Bruce back. Operation Thunderclap turned 9 July of 1940. Here's the income chart. That's Japan -5, not a SS USSR. And the tech. Alright, let's get to it. CCP, 19 to spend. They ain't gonna spend anything. 23 for next turn. One non-combat. We'll move out of Szechuan and come up to Shanghai. Protect our butt from the pesky Japanese threatening us. We got a recruitment roll. Need a dice. And a 5. So we'll add an infantry under the one we just moved. Cool. Alright. I'll recap later with the Russians. The Russians have 54, and for tech we're going for mechs, factories, artillery, jets, and rockets. So, yellow, red, black, white, green, red, yellow, black, green. Ooh, and that looks really good except for factories. I wanted factories, that's why. We did get mechs. We got rockets. We got jets. We got artillery. 4 out of 5. And I really want factories the most. Alright, so well. So we finished mechs. Artillery goes to 2, jets to 3, rockets to 2. I can't fucking bitch about that. Alright, let's do some diplomacy. Let's go yellow for Sweden, red for Norway, white for Estonia, and yellow for Latvia. So white, let's do black for Estonia. So black, yellow, red, and white. Okay. Could finish Norway. And we got a yellow, which was Sweden. So Sweden goes to stage 1. I go to countries I'm not going to attack. Germans will probably attack them. No, the Germans won't attack them. That's right. That's this. All right. Combat. We got 1 combat. We're going into southern Ukraine with 3 militia from Kiev, 4 infantry, a AAA, 2 tank destroyers, actually, 2 tank destroyers, and 2 tacticals and 2 fighters will go 1, 2, 3, 4 back into Oro Kursk. He's got 3 medium armors, a light armor, a motorized, and 3 infantry. We're also going to convoy raid in these 2 spots, seaplane and subs, and a sub over here. And that is all our combat. Oh, and 1 other airborne transport from Leningrad will leave. 1 into northern Belarus, 2 into southern, 3 into western, drop a guy off in East Poland, 5, 6 land in Kiev. So we will take that from the Russians, and they go down 1. Russians go to 50, Germans to 51. That does not include the Vichy. Alright, so let's do our attack. There's no terrain. Oh, I didn't do my purchases. So let's do our purchases. Alright, we got 54 to spend. Boy, that changes things. Alright, in Kiev, we're going to buy basically the same stuff. But now we're going to, instead of building two T-34s, because we didn't get factories, we are going to, I thought about this too, that's $10 more. So we're going to buy two more mechs. That's 8 and a militia, so that's 10. So basically 2 tank destroyers for 8, 4, 5, 6 mechs for 24. So that's 32. An infantry and an airborne, that's 38. A couple of AAA, that's 46. 3 militia, 52. And 1 more militia. So that's 8. Hate this on the fly. This is gonna hurt, I know. So 8 and 8 is 16, 22, 46, 54. Alright, that should be good. Alright, let's roll this battle up. Let's get some dice. Alright. There's no first strikes. So I have 2 militia, 3 militia at 1. And they can attack because they're paired with other units. And no hits. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 regular infantry at 2. No hits. Then I have 2 tank destroyers at 3. There's 1 hit, and we'll target select a medium armor. I believe it's target select 1, 2, or 3. Yep. Alright. So now I've got 2 fighters and 2 tacticals. And the fighters are red. Alright, so I got 1 hit with the fighters, but I got 2 target select with the tacticals. So 3 more hits. So we'll take out the 2 medium armor that are left. And he'll have another hit, he'll lose his light armor. So he has 4 motorized, 3 infantry left. So he has 5 at 4. He has a light armor at 1. Misses. That's off the board. He has 4 motorized and 3 medium armor. I mean 4 infantry class, so 4 at 4. 1 hit. I'll lose a militia. And he's got 3 medium armor. And 2 hits. I'll lose 2 militia. So he's down to, let's see. He lost the light armor on that one, so I believe he's down to 4 infantry class units. Yeah. Alright, so I have 4 infantry at 2. No hits. I have 2 tank destroyers. No hits. What the hell? I have 2 fighters, a red, 2 tacticals. So 1 hit, 2 hits. No target selects. So he'll lose a motorized and an infantry. His 4 units. 1 hit. Well, I'll lose 1 infantry. And he is down to 2, I said, right? Yeah, I hope so. Very easy to make a mistake. Any can infantry and a motorized. And I took off my infantry. I had 4. I must have took 1 off. I don't see him there, so I don't know where I put him though. I think I threw him over here, maybe. Alright, so we're down to 3 infantry. And we did get a hit. Alright. 2 tacticals and 2 fighters. The fighters are white. Red. Alright, there's 4 hits anyway, so. Alright, he's got 2 at 4. And no hits. Alright. So we take southern Ukraine with 3 infantry, 2 tank destroyers, and a AAA. It's not worth anything. But we had to kill some German units. And we lost 1 infantry and 3 militia doing it. Alright. Let's do some non-com now. Alright. Planes went back. So going into... this guy ain't going there now because I don't need to go there, I don't think. So, the militia in Donetsk Cuban goes to Uralkursk. The militia and infantry in Tula Lipetsk goes to Uralkursk. The infantry in Kaluba Oblast and the infantry in Western Russia both go to Smolensk. Cavalry from Transcaucasia go 1 into North Caucasia, 2 into Donetsk Cuban. I just realized I seen out of the corner of my eye the flames in the Baltic Sea. So, this sub up here in A8. Red's the attacker. White is the defender. 5-2, so 7-2. It's only worth 2, and I won't win by 5, but it'll max out that line. So we take 2 off the Germans here. Now over here, I got a seaplane. Nothing. And I'm only going to use 2 subs, actually, because one of them is going to move. So first sub, nothing. Second sub, 2-3. I'm +2, so that's 4, but he's got radar, so nothing. So we don't do anything there. So non-com, torpedo boat destroyer and sub are going to move over here into A14. And 1 destroyer. So 2 subs, 2 destroyers, a light cruiser, and a... What the hell? I can't find it. Oh, A13. And in the other one is a sub, a torpedo boat, destroyer, and the heavy cruisers in port in Leningrad. Alright. Let's move some troops over here. Moving into Chita will be, from Amur, will be an infantry and a militia in case the Japs want to take a shot into Mongolia here. else we got? All right. All right. Let's place some units here. We're going to place one militia. We have 4, so one of them is going to go into Spillance. Let's see. Going into Ouroboros will be 2 tank destroyers. One AAA, actually 2 AAA. Actually 1 AAA. Going in Kiev will be a airborne. And no, that's all I can build there. And 3 militia. Actually, yeah, 3 militia. Actually, let's see, that's 2, so I got 1 militia left. And 6 mechs. I gotta get some more mechs out here. So I put 2 AAA and I put 1, so that's 3. So I can put 2 units there. Sorry for this. I really was hoping to get factories in this kind of. I was thinking I'd get it, maybe get lucky. But no such luck. Where the heck are my mechs? And I found them. Alright, so I got 6 advanced mechs. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I got 1 infantry I can place. Where do I want to place that guy? 1 infantry, 1 militia, 1 AAA left, and 6 mechs. Alright. I placed 3 units already in Ouroboros, so let's put 2 more advanced mechs. So that's my 5. 2 advanced mechs, 2 tank destroyers, and a AAA. And I think I put a militia there? No, I don't think I did. So we're going to put another militia in... what did I build in Spillance? Nothing yet, I don't think. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could do that. So let's put another infantry in Spillance, and if I already put one there, I'll straighten it out later. Leaves me a militia and a AAA. AAA will go in Moscow. Another militia will go in Eastern Ukraine. And I got 4 more advanced mechs. So actually, here, I didn't even put the airborne out there. And I'm not, I want to build the airborne there. Yeah, I guess I'll build them there. Alright, 3 more advanced mechs. 4 more, actually. So let's put 3 in Moscow. And we'll actually move this militia, AAA. Oh, the AAA was built there. So the militia and infantry that were in Moscow will go to Kaluba Oblats. And we got 1 more mech. We'll build him in. We'll build him in Leningrad. We'll also have 5 infantry. And 2 light armor. Okay, we're gonna put them in the, we'll leave them in the city for now. We'll move 5 infantry out of Leningrad into northern Belarusia. And that infantry I built here will go in northern Belarus instead of eastern Ukraine. That leaves us in Moscow, a cavalry, 2 light armor, and a motorized, and the mech we built in a seaplane, which has done nothing convoy rating. So we went up 1. I think I moved it. Yeah, I think I moved it. Alright, we haven't railed anything yet. So let's rail 2 militia out of 1 out of North Caucasia, and he'll go into Smolensk, so that'll be 3 militia in Smolensk. And 1 from Chita, and he'll rail to 1, 2, 4. He'll rail to Orel Kursk. Alright, let's do a unit recap. Now let's do some income. We're at 50, I believe. We collect 3. We'll have 53 next turn. Good news, I don't have any convoy lines really. Not that I've ever seen rated. You got that 1 there with the useless TBD. Alright, I said the CCP have 23, and we'll have 53. So, 53 for the Russians, the CCP has 23. Alright. Permersky has a militia and an infantry, a more an infantry. Cheetah, 3 infantry, a cavalry, and a militia. Militia each in Iran and Iraq. Shenxi, 10 infantry, a militia. Shanghai, 4 infantry, a mountain infantry. Sitkang, 3 cavalry, 2 mountain, 3 infantry. And actually, we're going to move another one up this way. So, over here we have 2 mountain, 3 cavalry, 2 infantry, and we got 5 infantry, a mountain, and Yeah, 5 regular infantry and a mountain infantry in Shanghai. All right, there's a militia in Kurland. North Caucasia has 5 militia and infantry. North Caucasia, 2 militia. Stalingrad, an infantry militia. Donetsk, Cuban, 2 cavalry. Southern Ukraine, yeah. 2 tank destroyers, a AAA, 3 infantry. Kiev, 2 militia, 1 infantry, an airborne, and a transport. Kursk, 2 fighters, 2 tacticals, 2 advanced mechs, 2 tank destroyers, 1 AAA, 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, 4 motorized, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 militia. Moscow is 3 advanced mechs and a AAA. Kaluga Oblast is an infantry and a militia. Smolensk is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry, 1 AAA. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 6 infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 infantry, a AAA, and 3 militia. Eastern Ukraine has. No, that's in Kursk. So Kursk is 2, 3, 5 militia. Yeah. Northern Belarus has 5 infantry and a militia. Leningrad has an advanced mech, a cavalry, 2 light armor, and a motorized and a seaplane. Near Leningrad is a heavy cruiser in port, a torpedo boat destroyer, a sub, and a regular destroyer. In 813 is a light cruiser, 2 destroyers, 2 fleet subs. And I got my coastal sub outside of Iran. I believe I covered everything. Hopefully I didn't make no mistakes, if any, being here, because it's a battle. That's when we make mistakes. So this is Boston Bruce. We'll see where the Germans want to attack next. And let's see. I did do my rail, right? Yeah. So, all right. That's it. Boston Bruce. Turning it over to Randall for Japan. We'll see what they're up to here. They've been a lot going on. It's a little different game here. You'd really see the big Chinese KMT army on the coast in Hunan, where I'd made a big mistake. I thought I'm holding the phone, but I'm listening, and I'm hearing Yunnan, not Hunan, and I thought he actually took Yunnan. So he's over here. The Japs are going to have to do something about that. Also, if the English don't take back Transjordan, Iraq will flip to Italian. Italians getting a little frisky. I don't know what they're up to. Brits picked up a few more units here in Yugoslavia. I'm sure the Germans are going to try and finish that off, or maybe the Italians. We'll see. But the Brits go next, and the USA got hosed on their 5D12s, getting 13. That couldn't get much worse than that. But they're sitting at 50, so won't be long now. Boston Bruce signing out.